Hello Virgo, welcome to your intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. For whatever reason, Virgo, your energy was calling to me to go first, go first. There's a message for you. And as I was setting up the camera, my light was going off and on. If any of you saw the collective reading I did this morning, the light went off as I was talking about the light. So that could be a message for some. We do have it corrected or fixed, so hopefully we stay in the light during your reading. Also, I've had some experiences with some alarms going off. I had alarms going off in my car while I was on the phone with a friend who suddenly then had an alarm going off in her home. And when I got home, I found out that my son and daughter-in-law below, their smoke alarm or carbon monoxide alarms started going off. So there's alarms. This is the energy of something to pay attention to. Something is calling to you. So we're going to get into your message, but I felt called to pull out my Age of Aquarius book by Moon Omens. And in the back, there are a bunch of advice for all of us, how to ride out the new energy of this new age. And so I like to kind of just flip through and sort of feel out what may be a message for you. Okay, and here's what we have. Conscious faith is freedom. Emotional faith is slavery. Mechanical faith is foolishness. Okay, conscious faith is freedom. Emotional faith is slavery. Mechanical faith is foolishness. So take these messages as they resonate. These are collective readings, so whatever resonates for you, most likely the message is for you. What is not, just leave it to the side. All right, let's get into the message for Virgo. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please don't forget to click the like button below the videos. If you're liking the content, it really does help support me and this channel. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. All right, Virgo, let's see what message wants to come out for you, because your energy has been calling to me very strongly in the last 20 minutes or so. Now, we are in a very interesting time as we are shifting ages, meaning everything that we knew and how we were operating, our world that we thought we understood, is changing drastically and really quickly, really fast. So it's important to know yourself, to get into the heart, and to understand that every challenge that we face is a lesson. It is for our soul's growth and evolution. So life is not against any of us. It is truly to be grounded, understand that life is going to throw us curveballs here and there. Have conscious faith, I'm hearing, Virgo. Okay. Conscious faith in yourself and in what you may not fully understand quite yet. Okay, thank you. We have the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I feel like, I don't know if it was Virgo, but we definitely pulled this card in last week's readings, and these readings are timeless. So again, take what resonates for you. From my experience, I've learned that when messages are speaking through me loud and clear, they may not fully make sense to the present moment. Whenever you find yourself to this video and it's speaking to you, the message is for you. All right, let's get into this a little deeper. So we are seeing potential, new opportunities, bringing some unconsciousness to the light of consciousness. All right, get a little deeper into that for you, Virgo. This is a time of great awakening for humanity. And I know as a reader and a student of astrology, I've been talking about this for the last 7 years. And here we are. I feel like a broken record a lot of times, but truly, it even amazes me. The accuracy of the astrology and the readings. All right. So let's get into it for Virgo. Virgo's highest, greatest good. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over these readings. Thank you. We have Ace of Emotion. We have Death, card of transformation, great changes, death of the old, rebirth of the true, authentic you. Ooh, Ace of Voices, a lot of newness here for you, Virgo. Wow. There's a great shift that's happening within your consciousness, within your awareness. And there is, and this actually came out very strongly in the collective reading I did this morning. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. We have the Ace of Voices, clarity, new awareness, new perception, new understanding, clear perception and understanding of yourself, of your situation, of your path. And we have the owl. And that was interesting too, because the owl kept speaking to me in the collective reading this morning. They're all tied in, all these messages. We do have all 12 zodiac archetypes within us, but the owl can see in the dark, actually, with complete and utter accuracy, and sits high up. So it is able to see where most creatures and animals are not able to see. This is metaphorically speaking, but you are seeing through the dark, through the density of your own self. Ace of Emotions. And there's an opening, a heart opening in your emotional field, in your emotional body, in your heart. That's a heart cracking open, I feel, with the Death card and the Ace of Emotions. A heart awakening, heart-centered awareness, complete and utter transformation, Virgo. And you're in the midst of it at this time. Holding back the density, holding back the intrusive thoughts, negative thinking, negative patterns and behavior, holding that light, because this is it's not new. This is your energy, but you're remembering. I think your last reading was called I Remember. Now I'm remembering that. I don't always remember readings that I do, but I do recall that one. There is a remembrance that is going on for you at this time. Very powerful, very strong, very transformative. Nothing to be afraid of. This is empowering. This is bringing you to your true, authentic self and your feelings. You may have been running and hiding from your emotions, and that is what's coming to the light of consciousness. There is a good bit of people on the planet. I mean, we've been trained and programmed to suck it up and not cry and not feel our feels, but that time is over. It is time to feel everything, because that is your energy. That is your power, Virgo. That is also part of your psychic senses, is in the emotional field. Don't clog it up by shoving energy, shoving emotions down. And I see, like, from this, I think there's a great awareness there. We have the muse of inspiration below that. There's a passageway. You're on a bridge between your old self and your new self. And this is a rite of passage for many. Okay. Let me get a couple more cards out for you, Virgo, and then we'll finish your message. I'm just getting some clarification here. Woo! Yes. Yes and yes. Okay. Virgo. what you are becoming aware of very clearly is the energy that you had been trapped in, stuck in for a very long time. And that is the energy of competition, of conflict, of, everybody wants to get to the top. Everybody is trying to get to this light on the card. They're not working together. They're not caring about each other. They're stepping on each other. They're pushing each other down instead of assisting and building each other up. This is the new paradigm. We must work together. We must honor each and every human's soul path while we're here on this planet. And there's a maturity and an awakening that is happening here. This clarity of, I no longer want to participate in this competitive nature that is just, it is not of the heart. It is not loving. It is not caring. These people have no compassion or empathy for anybody but themselves. It's every man for himself. And that is a very ungrounded, imbalanced root chakra, solar plexus, or sacral and solar plexus chakras, the lower energy centers. When they are out of balance, we are stuck in that animal instinct and survival mode and me first, and you're breaking out of that. What you are feeling is the need for reciprocity, equal give and take, equal partnerships. Not even necessarily partnerships, but whoever you are connecting to or desire to connect to, that there is what is the word? Confluence even of give and take. And it is the true nature of relationships. It's not, I'm going to give, what am I going to get in return? There's an emotional desire to receive and give equally in relationships. What is transforming in you? Well, Virgo, look at this. Knight of Wands. You're coming into your own self, your own energy, and starting to go to the beat of your own drum. A free spirit. You're freeing yourself from entrapment. And there's a lot of fire in this card. There's a lot of fire in the energy right now, a lot of passion. You can see how much this person is enjoying themselves while they are beating their own drum. And pushing back the negative, intrusive beliefs, thoughts, patterns, opening yourself up to the Four of Wands, soul family, and celebration. This is also the energy of milestones. I've made it. I've made it through the density. I made it through the fire. I made it through my own demise, I'm hearing. You're on your way. If you haven't made it there yet, if you're not in celebration, like, I see my old self, I see my old patterns, I see how I operated, how I treated others, and how others treated me in the past. Yeah, below that is the Nine of Wands. Really kind of beaten down and tired. You might be kind of tired from all of this energy, all this fiery energy that's been going on, but look at that. Holding steady, holding the light, pushing away the density, the darkness. So I feel like this is a beautiful place to end your reading, Virgo. Remember, you are in the midst of seeing new potential for yourself and for life, and bringing the unconsciousness to the light of consciousness, which is a beautiful rite of passage. So I hope that you found this to be helpful for you, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.